everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. If you're eventually watching this on YouTube, I encourage you to join our Patreon community where you also get to be a part of choosing the exclusive shows and films that I watch for you. Today we are going to be watching season 2 episode 5 of Game of Thrones. What's it called? If you also join Patreon, you will gain access to all of my reactions, early access to my reactions, as well as choosing these things to watch for you. And you also gain access to our Discord where we have movie nights every month. And then if you guys ever just want to come chat about the films and shows that we watch, I also stream on Twitch. Those links will be down below. We just finished watching A Knight's Tale that you guys chose for me. The next one that is up for Patreon that you guys chose is Sicario. And then today we're gonna be watching episode 5. So we're watching the summary to basically the last episode. And as we watch the intro, as you guys know, I start talking about a little bit of the last episode and what I recall. So then I can kind of measure out what we're going to be doing in this episode. But I still remember because season 2 has gotten pretty good so far. And I've been catching up with it. I don't want to jinx it, but I've been understanding more of it, which feels amazing to me. So so far it's been really good with this season, so I'm excited. So I'll talk about it more as we watch the intro. I'm going to watch the summary of the last one right now, and besides that, let's get to it. Okay, so Arya has been captured. We don't know if Tyrion's father does know about her. He knows it's a girl, but I don't know if he knows it's Arya. So we'll see how that goes. What else? They also showed a glimpse of the prisoners, I believe, that Arya let escape when they had... I believe there was 3 of them in the little cart cage, I think. We also have... Tyrion has his cousin now, I believe, telling him everything about Cersei. The last episode of how the ending is, I still don't understand what she gave birth to. We know that she has magical elements to her or something of that sort, but I personally do not know what the happened or what that was. And yeah, I feel like there was something else, but I'm trying to think. They also showed a glimpse of Bran. I believe his name is Bran, the boy, and how his dreams are real. So that better get back in this episode because I still want to know what is going on with that. I'm waiting.
You swear it?
By the mother.
Oh, as well
My
as
son
this.
has no interest in the Iron Throne.
And I see no reason for hostility between us. Your son can go on calling himself king in the north. The Starks will have dominion over all lands north of Merk Caitlin, provided he swears me an oath of fealty.
And the wording of this oath?
The same Ned Stark swore to Robert 18 years ago. Cat, their friendship held the kingdoms together. In the morning, I'll destroy my brother's army. When that's done, Baratheon and Stark will fight their common enemy together, as they have done many times before.
I'm scared this isn't going to end well.
Negotiate a peace with your brother.
Negotiate with Stannis. You heard him out there. I'd have better luck debating the wind. Please bring my terms to your son. I believe we are natural allies. I hope he feels the same. Together, we could end this war in a fortnight.
There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is.
You'll die for this!
No, wait! It wasn't
She's like the best. What? Just the best swordsman. I don't know. That thing can just kill that like that and no repercussion. Like what? Oh shit.
They'll hang you for this. No.
I won't leave him.
You can't avenge him if you're dead. Loras.
My lord, my lady, get out. Stannis will be here in an hour. When he arrives, Renly's bannermen will flock to him.
Ride back to Highgarden, sister. I'm not running from Stannis.
Brienne of Tarth murdered Renly.
I don't believe that. You don't believe that. Who gained the most from our king's death?
Stannis.
I will put a sword through his righteous face.
What do you desire most in this world?
Revenge.
I have always found that to be the purest of motivations. But you won't have a chance to put your sword through Stannis. Not today. You'll be cut to pieces before he sets foot on solid ground. If it is justice that you want, be smart about it.
You can't avenge him from the grave.
Wow, it's like they're all saying similar things.
Please. He was very handsome,
He was, Your Grace.
Your Grace. Calling yourself king doesn't make you one. And if Renly wasn't a king, I wasn't a queen.
Do you want to be a queen?
No. I want to be the queen.
It's wildfire.
Wildfire? You wouldn't lie to me, would you, cousin?
No,
That's a lie right there.
it is not a lie. Why would I lie?
Tell me, if the vile allegations against my brother and sister are true, do you think it will make Jaime more likely to kill you or less likely? When I tell him you're fucking her, I mean.
I'm telling you the
The
truth.
smart money would be on more likely.
She's making wildfire.
But
I
then
swear.
perhaps his own unnatural urges would give him sympathy for yours.
The Alchemist Guild has been commissioned.
There's only one way to find out.
They have thousands of pots already stored in their vaults. They are planning to launch it from the city walls into Stannis' ships and armies. Please.
When did she tell you this?
I heard her talking with the pyromancer. I swear to you,
Swear to me on what?
on my life,
But I don't care about your life.
in the light of the Seven, I, Lancel Lannister, do solemnly vow...
All right. Enough. Even torturing you is boring. Just get out.
I'm sorry about your brother, Your Grace. I wanted to let you know that people grieve for him.
I grieve for him as well. What the boy he was, not the man he grew to be.
I need to speak to you about what I saw in that
I made
cave.
it clear to you there'd be no need to speak to me of this
Your
matter.
Grace,
I've never known you to need to hear a thing twice.
And I've never known you to hide from the truth.
You come to lecture me on truth.
I've come to tell you that what I saw...
All my brother's bannermen have come to my side.
Jesus, dude.
Except the Tyrells who fled like cowards. Soon I shall be sitting on the Iron Throne.
Nothing is worth what this will cost you, not even the
I
iron...
know more about it.
Dude, that's like his 5th time trying to tell him, and he's just like not listening.
We'll make short work of the Lannisters' fleet. Once Blackwater Bay is cleared, we'll deliver our troops to their doorstep and take the city.
So Stannis is just really hard-headed. Stubborn as hell.
We'll set out for King's Landing without Lady Melisandre. And you lead the fleet into Blackwater Bay.
Your Grace, I'm honoured, but my time on the sea was spent evading ships, not attacking them. The other lords won't be happy.
Most of those lords should consider themselves lucky I don't hang them for treason. Hard truths cut both ways, Sir Davos.
I'm your commander. Welcome.
Are they not taking them seriously? I mean, taking him seriously.
Where are we headed, Captain? The Stony Shore, to raid their villages. There'll be spoils in it for you and women, if you do your jobs well.
And who decides if we've done our jobs well?
I do. Your captain.
I have been reaving and raping since before you left Balon's balls, Captain. Don't reckon I've got much use for your ideas on how to do it.
Take the ship, head out on your own, and I will hunt you down, drag you back here in chains, and hang you for a traitor.
Stop! We yield!
Kind of you to come see me off.
Oh, I'm not here for you. I was just on my way to Red Harbor. I've got 30 ships. There's nowhere to put them here. Too narrow.
Better get out there. Wouldn't want her to set sail without you.
That would never happen. My crew would wait on deck for a year if I asked them to. This lot, though. Enjoy the Stony Shore.
They're not going to respect you until you prove yourself.
Now am I supposed to prove myself by pillaging piss-poor fishing villages?
You're not.
And yet that's the task my father has given me, to prove that I'm a true Iron Islander. As soon as Winterfell got word that we'd taken Torrens Square, the Starks would send their men to take it back. And then take me to my ship.
He has it all planned out.
Now that summer's over, they'll have a hard time keeping their men and horses fed.
Starks understand
Okay,
winter
see,
better
does
than we ever will. The cold won't beat them.
You know who she is?
Reports growing discontent among the northern lords. They want to return home and gather the harvest.
We've underestimated the Stark boy for too long. He has a good mind for warfare. His men worship him. As long as he keeps winning battles, they'll keep believing he is king in the north. Girl, where are you from?
Okay.
Maidenpool, my lord.
You're a northerner, aren't you? Good. And one more time, where are you from?
Barrington, my lord. House Dustin. 2 crossed long axes beneath a black crown.
And what do they say of Robb Stark in the north?
They call him the young wolf. They say he rides into battle on the back of a giant dire wolf. They say he can turn into a wolf himself when he wants. They say he can't be killed.
Do you believe them?
No, my lord. Anyone can be killed.
Well, that's just strange.
Fetch that water.
Can he not? Dude, this show is. I know this show has these little tinges where it tries to give you a little like hint type of thing, and I'm still trying to slowly hint at them as I continue to gather information, but.
A girl keeps her mouth closed. No one hears. And friends may talk in secret, yes? A boy becomes a girl.
I was always a girl.
And I was always aware.
You're one of them now. I should have let you burn.
And you fetch water for one of them now. Why is this right for you and wrong for me?
I didn't have a choice.
You did. I did. And here we are. A man pays his debts. A man owes 3.
3 what?
The Red God takes what is his, lovely girl. And only death may pay for life. You saved me and the 2 I was with. You stole 3 deaths from the Red God. We have to give them back.
What the heck? What is that?
Speak 3 names. And the man will do the rest. 3 lives I will give you. No more, no less.
I can name anyone, and you'll kill him.
A man has said.
You should just say Joffrey.
The one who tortures everyone.
A man needs a name.
I don't know his name. They call him the Tickler.
That is enough. Go now, go. Your master's thirsty.
Interesting. Oh, that's what it was. They had also shown a glimpse of Jon Snow when he saw the White Walkers, while they were with that one king from the Wildlings, I believe, and he was giving one of his baby sons to the White Walkers. That was the other thing.
Heard the half-hand spent half of last winter beyond the wall.
Whole winter. He was north of the Skirling Pass when the snows came. Had to wait for the thaw.
So it is possible for someone to survive out here on their own.
Possible for the half-hands.
Beautiful, isn't it? Gilly'd love it, eh? The first men stood here, where we're standing, all through the long night. What do you think they were like?
Stupid. Smart people don't find themselves in places like this.
I think they were afraid. I think they came here to get away from something. And I don't think it worked. Wildlings?
No.
1 blast is for Rangers returning. Wildlings is 2 blasts.
1 blast for friends. 2 for foes.
And 3 for White Walkers.
Oh, okay.
It's been 1,000 years, but that's the only time they blow the horn 3 times.
Well, if it's been 1,000 years, how do you know?
Well,
I read it in a book.
My friend remains unconvinced.
You would not dare insult my order whilst Aerys Targaryen lived.
Well, he's not living anymore.
And all his pots of wildfire didn't help him, did they? Men win wars, not magic tricks.
Ooh. Yes, quite a few.
We have been working tirelessly, day and night. Our present count stands at 7,811. Enough to burn Stannis Baratheon's fleet and armies both.
This is a shit idea. I'm afraid I have to concur with my advisor, Wisdom Haleen. The contents of this room could lay King's Landing low. You won't be making wildfire for my sister any longer.
What the?
You'll be making it for me.
I was like, they have quite a few.
Dracarys. Dracarys. He'll be able to feed himself from now on. Thank you, my friend.
Ooh, she's
Did you see the
jealous.
dress Zaro had made for you? The last time a rich man gave me a dress, he was selling me to Khal Drogo. You would look like a real princess in Zaro.
She's not a princess, she's a Khaleesi. You should wear it, Khaleesi. You are their guest. It would be rude not to.
Oh, they're all kind of wearing the same.
Mother of Dragons, on behalf of the Warlocks of Qarth, I welcome you. A demonstration. Take this gem. Look at it. Into its depths.
He's weird.
So many facets.
What's going on?
Look closely enough, and you can see yourself in them. Often more than once. Should you grow tired of Saro's baubles and trinkets, it would be an honor to host you at the House of the Undying. You are always welcome, Mother of Dragons.
It was customary for me to extend him an invitation. Customs die slow deaths in Qarth.
That was strange.
You watch over her.
Do I know you?
I know you. Jorah Mormont of Bear Island.
Dude, why is this place so strange?
I'm no one.
At least the people there, or I don't know.
They shall come day and night to see the wonder born into the world again. And when they see, they shall lust. For dragons are fire made flesh. And fire is power.
I dreamt that the sea came to Winterfell. I saw waves crashing against the gates. And the water came flowing over the walls. Flooded the castle.
It's hard because you never know who you
Proud
can
men were
trust.
floating here. In the yard.
She knows.
Sir Roderick was one of them.
The sea is hundreds of miles away.
I know. It's just a stupid dream.
I've got to get these potatoes to the kitchen. Otherwise they'll put me in chains again.
Osha. The three-eyed raven. What do they say about it? North of the wall.
They say all sorts of crazy things north of the wall.
Dude, she never speaks a word. I feel like she has asked him about these things already, and he answers, and the questions that he asked to her, they're just, again, like how he said, they're just not fully honest, or she just doesn't answer them. She just diverts the question.
What do you want, Zaro Zoan Doxos? The gates of the city you bled for me. Why?
Why did he do that?
I will show you why.
Oh.
More than enough to buy horses, ships, armies. Enough to go home.
All I have to do.
Is marry me.
That was a romantic proposal.
I've already married once for love, but the gods stole her from me. I come from nothing. My mother and father never owned a pair of shoes, but marry me and I will give you the 7 kingdoms. And our children will be princes and princesses. I have more ambition than you thought. The time is right, Daenerys Targaryen, first of your name. Robert Baratheon is dead.
If you cross the sea with an army you
The
bought and a
seven
fallen husband
kingdoms
who
are at
paid
war
for
with
it.
one another. 4 false kings destroying the country.
To win Westeros, you need support from Westeros.
The usurper is dead. The time to strike is now. We need to find ships and an army or we'll spend the rest of our lives rotting away at the edge of the world.
Rich men do not become rich by giving more than they get. They'll give you ships and soldiers, and they'll own you forever. Moving carefully is the hard way, but it's the right way.
And if I'd listened to that advice outside the gates of Qarth, we'd all be dead by now.
Oof.
I only want
What do you want? Tell me.
to see you on the Iron Throne.
Why?
You have a good claim, a title, a birthright, but you have something more than that. You may cover it up and deny it, but you have a gentle heart. You would not only be respected and feared, you would be loved. There are times when I look at you and I still can't believe you're real.
Damn. Now she knows that he was right.
So what would you have me do as my advisor?
Make your own way. Find your own ship. You only need one.
And how do I get this ship?
I'll find it for you. Sound ship with a good captain.
I look forward to meeting him.
Khaleesi.
Oof. There's tension in the air.
Sideways.
Why?
Smaller target.
Am I fighting someone?
You're practicing for a fight. You should practice right.
Go! Go up there! Go and see where it comes from!
The tickler. This is the end? What the? I don't... It's so weird because it's always like towards the end of the episodes where I'm fully indulged in it. And I don't realize that I have a really small amount left until the episode ends. But the time just passes by so quickly towards the end of those episodes, and it's so annoying. I honestly thought that it was gonna be Joffrey for one of Arya's people to kill or murder or whatever. I thought she would have chosen Joffrey. I don't know if there's like certain things to it because, you know, obviously very far away and they are basically imprisoned, kind of, basically ish. Sorry, the brain. So that I do understand. I know I said it before, but still the whole Bran thing is interesting to me, and I'm still trying to understand like what is going on, because I know I read some of the comments that you guys said that there is something magical about him. I honestly thought it was that he turned into a wolf. I thought that's what I thought, because of his dreams, but yeah, I don't think that's it. I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. With this show, I don't really know what to expect. And then the girl, I forgot her name, but the fact that she doesn't answer Bran's question to when he asks about the three-eyed crow, I believe, that's frustrating. I feel like she constantly asks him about his dreams, and she's getting all this information and knowing and blah, 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 and so on. And I'm scared that she's not someone to be trusted for Bran. I don't know. I think it's just hard to trust people in this show in general, because of how so far where we've come. So I don't know about that, but that is frustrating. And I'm still wanting to see Jaime. I don't think we've seen him for the past 2 episodes, I believe. And that's what happened with Jon Snow, but now we're with Jon Snow. And I wonder if all of the everyone who's going against each other, if they're gonna kind of be around the same time frame, because obviously like how Khaleesi said that Baratheon versus Baratheon, and then she said something before that, but like they're just fighting against each other, and she's just trying to kind of take over and get rid of all that and take position of the Iron Throne. But it's just like so much going on until everything it kind of feels like I'm holding my breath until everything just kind of flows out. But I feel like with this show, you're kind of always gonna feel like that. I don't know, maybe not always, but it does feel like I'm kind of holding my breath and I'm waiting for everything to just come crashing down, where I'm like, everything that we've been going through for the past couple of episodes with everyone versus this and trying to take over the Iron Throne, and we have all of these like 4 kings and all of that, and also like figuring out what it is that the Red Priestess gave birth to, and now it killed one of the Baratheon brothers, and we just gotta try and figure it out. Well, I gotta try and figure it out. But there's just so much going on. It feels like it's all just gonna come crashing down at one point, and I am waiting for that. And I'm hoping to have a full clear head again, like with everything that's going on and with who is where and why. And I also hope that I make sense when I'm talking during the episode, and then obviously like doing the outros and stuff. So if you guys feel like I am not making sense at one point, comment it below and you know, just be like, what did you mean by this? And I'll comment and let you know what I meant. Because I know sometimes that I have been told, because my first language is Spanish, my wording and phrases are kind of mixed back and forth, because in Spanish it's kind of like the opposite when you say phrases. So I just don't want to come off as confusing. So if you do have questions, just let me know, because I know I can be a little bit confusing and my mind is very like on the go all the time. So I'm like one thing after another and I bounce through different ideas and theories and things like that. So just ask me if anything. Besides that, I'm going to continue to the next episode, which is episode 6. See what happens in that one. Besides that, I'll see you guys for the next episode. Make sure to eat, make sure to rest, and make sure to stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys for the next one.